not mean to unequip that. We're not going that way, we're going this way. Please don't get back up, I'm not in the mood. Whoa! I guess that was a correct call. Zombies are getting much smarter in their old age. What is Leon doing when he reloads that gun? It's like he's struggling to reload it, and I don't know if that's because he has a flashlight out or something else. Holy Christ.
What a fucking shame.
I do note this one still has its head intact and it's not covered in blood. I hate it when I'm correct about things. Another one. What is this music? I thoroughly disapprove, just so you know, game. Running out of ammo here. That was an opportunity to hit her when she was on the ground, but... Jesus! Okay, I'm probably dead. I'm dead. These guys are no joke. Zombie corpses mutate into ballista heads. The best way to put them down is to aim finishing attacks at their heads. You can also slow them down by targeting their legs. Where is our autosave? Because we do not get ink ribbons and whatnot.
What a fucking shame.
Burst their heads if you want to survive. You don't say. I've got to get that prompt and then go for us. Don't really have a choice. I was thinking this one would get up as well, but no. So there's two more that'll get up in here. One to my right, I need to get out of here. Let's try and run, then do a quick turn. This guy's got a head as well, that's not good. Terrible shot. Stand and deliver. If I die again, I'll switch charm over to the shotgun. Right, you're going down. Out of ammo. Oh, terrible shot. That was the power stance that I tried there, holding L1. And yeah, we're not in good condition here. I took a few hits. I used a lot of additional shotgun shells that I should not have used. And this is not good. There's nothing else we can grab here. We're not getting into the director's office. I can go into the meeting room though. Man, if my work meetings were like this, work would be a lot more interesting. Oh. Would have loved to have seen that. I don't know if that's a one shot on the blister heads. If it is, that's huge. Also, I'm a bit worried about the durability of my axe. I did see earlier that we can improve it, but I'm not sure how. Elevator. It's not the elevator on this side. It's somewhere else. Hand grenade, I've got to have those. Med injector, useful. That's the same blood cell slash volcano slash whatever that I mentioned in the other director's office. Love the arc on that. We just load this thing. I think I'll swap the charm over to this. Open sesame.
Every single time.
Indeed. Just gonna wait near this thing. Okay, that's not a one shot. That's opening at a glacial rate, which means I need to fight my way out of here. I think there's one to my left. Standard zombie. Oh god. Standard zombie to my left. No, not that gun. This gun. Back away. I should probably heal, shouldn't I? Jesus! Thought I had you covered. Okay, we can go out there. Can I kite them a bit? Hell. Don't feel that gun's worth the effort. I would love that throwable, just saying. Oh! Is that death? Not quite. 5 shots left. It's not going to be enough. Have I sharpened the axe? L1. Did I use scrap to sharpen that or something else? I'm not sure. I saw that dude with the melee weapon and went for it, but it didn't work out. So I'm down to 2 shotgun and I've got some handgun bullets, but the handgun's not terribly helpful. Let's combine that with that. What am I looking at? That's the opposite of what I wanted to do. We're almost dead, so I might as well use one of those. I do wonder how we sharpen the axe there, whether that's just something we can do always, or whether we use scrap to do that. Alright, so what's next? Going up.
Pretty sure I found Victor's private office.
Nice work. Lock it up.
Yes, ma'am.
Bingo. I have the IP address. Just give me a minute. And... I'm in.
That looks like Hunnigan.
Okay, hit me. Sherry. You're killing me.
Never mind. I forgot about you.
I found some information about our illness.
Our illness. Yeah, she's got
Our
it as well.
symptoms confirm a T-virus infection.
Oh, fuck. Wait. At least we're in it together, right? All right, what do we got?
White House Chief of Staff?
Grace. What's she got to do with this?
Switching back already. (3:32 a.m.), so this is before Leon's adventure.
Hang on, Emily. I'm coming.
That's an appropriately determined look on your face. This room seems much smaller from when we were upstairs looking down. It's like we've dropped down a few areas and not just one. Where are we? We're in the care center on a very low level. Leon just managed to get into a private office, which is not on the map. I really wanted to take a look in there. Staff members' last words. Everyone's dead. The plan went to shit. I'm the only one left in this godforsaken place. I tried to escape, but what's the point? I can still see my colleagues being eaten alive, like an endless loop playing over and over in my head. Let it stop. Please. And now he is dead. Very dead. Did I get all the files? I have to know. I don't see any breaks there, so I assume I've got all the files. Power distributor. Something goes in there. Don't know what you said, like a power cap or something?
Why is this under the hospital?
That's a very good question, Grace. Would it surprise you to learn that this is still part of the hospital? Track system? Are we directly below where I think we are? We are, look at that. I had a bad feeling about that elevator from the moment I saw it. Okay, we're not getting in there. Not getting in there. That is another power distributor, which probably means that I'm going to open up various areas and I'll need to move between them. Open up some areas, lock down others. How large is this area? Another elevator, which I don't know where that leads. Medication room, where was that? That's the tunnel. Directly below the cells where Emily and Maria were being kept. So many bodies who I know aren't dead. Need a tool for that. It is square shaped. Infected bloodthirsty. I think I'll leave that for now. Game telling me though, oh, just aim for the heads, aim for the legs, you'll get more blood. It's like, what? There's so much I don't understand about this. Make that 4. 5. Another one. I sincerely hope that's not blood down there. There's another level. We can see that. So there's a herb. We could maybe drain that and go down further, perhaps. This was a furnace. Trolleys, yeah, I can see it. Well, we know that's going to open up later. Hopefully that's empty. If I find a bunch of stabilizers now, I'm going to be very upset. All I want right now is a save room. The holding cells. Okay, so we've seen the items in there. One of these cells has to have like a typewriter and an item box. Surely. Uh-oh. Not harmed. But emotionally scarred.
Emily.
That doll.
Oh, thank goodness. Emily!
Going to need to get in there, Grace. That's sufficiently creepy.
It collects things.
That's how we're getting in there. Following the cables, but right now, I would dearly love somewhere to save my game. So much blood, so much stuff. There's got to be somewhere I can offload all this. Joints plug, a component used to connect electrical circuits. It can provide power when inserted into an electrical socket.
can do this.
Unlocking the cells. You got to insert the 3 joint plugs and pull the left lever if you're crazy enough to open the cells. The joint plugs are currently being used to power other areas. I've marked their locations on the map. Removing them will cut the electricity, so you better be extra sure before you start messing around with them. One of the holding cells, which we've just picked up, one in inspection and one in processing. There is a bunk room on the right hand side. I want to go back there immediately because I feel the safe room, if one exists, is going to be there. Isolation's over there and processing is down there. And there was an open door there which I missed. Okay. That's going to open the cells. No. I haven't had the opportunity to save yet.
Not again.
I suspect this thing is just looking for her daughter. So something that could go very wrong here is if these bodies start waking up. She's going to get caught there. I need to go this way. Yeah, I'll skip that room. I'm just going to close this up. And take a deep breath. I wonder if we get a different interaction if we play with that first. Oh man. The music playing and that rattling in the background is terrifying. Alright, so let's do some organization. And then I think I'll make a save. Do I have anything I want to craft? Got 2 rare metals. Let's make some bullets. Look at this lovely reload animation again. This is something. Great stuff. What else can I do here before I go? Because I'll be cutting off this session in just a moment. Anything else I can craft? I would love another stabilizer if I can find the empty med injector. Fossils could come in handy. But, I mean, look at that radius down on the bottom right. That doesn't do much. We have plenty of healing. Might turn some of those into mixed herbs. And we can always craft more increments. I've got 2 at the moment though, so that should be enough. Anything else in here? Operation to eliminate the girl. To all employees, The girl is currently occupying the basement. We plan to corner her by taking advantage of the subject's intolerance to light and will place high-intensity ultraviolet lamps throughout the area. Once this is complete, we will begin the operation to eliminate the subject. Prepare your weapons and be on standby. I wonder if they are still around or not. Somehow I doubt it. But a tin. Yeah, that's it. Let's make a save. Okay, I'm back. Let's go. I initially wanted to go this way to see if I could find a save point, and that's where I'll go first. Joint plug goes in here. Yeah, I had a feeling this would be a dead end. Although it looks like we can go through there. Nothing else, okay. No head. I can't quite read that. Characteristics, precautions to be taken. And that's nothing. We're in the boiler room. And there is a power distributor here, so I do wonder if we have to go in that way. This seems like a back entrance. I guess it'll come in handy at some point. Another lockpick. Hopefully this time we get something more interesting than rare metal. A tool of some sort. Square socket wrench. You've seen that? A tool with a square-shaped socket can be used to loosen bolts. Try saying that 10 times fast. Something I want to test is whether we can leave blood behind. We definitely can't with the transfusion bags, but I'm not sure about blood laying around here. I've only just come back from a save, so if the opportunity presents itself, I will take it. I was expecting that body to get up. I was not expecting whatever just happened there. No, it's already headless, man. There is nothing to om nom nom. Okay, well... Oh, now you're done. Okay, fine. Ah, shit. You know what? I've only just started. I'll take the L. Oh, wow. We can drive her back with the Requiem. That is the opposite of what I wanted it to do, but okay. I'm over here. Come at me. Oh, man. Gruesome. You may not be able to take down the girl, but a good shot with a Molotov cocktail or Requiem. Molotovs, thank you for the spoiler game, will briefly stagger her. So this character, until we learn her name, I really suspect it's Alyssa, but I could be wrong. This is the girl. Yeah, I accomplished nothing there, so I don't mind loading. Grab you. Grab this stuff. And if you're not going to move, then maybe I can try out the boss ore that I just picked up. I tried 3 early in the playthrough, but they did not behave. Alright, come here.
Barely made it.
So we're not done here, not by a long shot. So what is this going to open? I assume all 3 of these doors. There's one on my left as well. I do wonder if we're better off stabbing people rather than slicing them. Aiming for the head. Don't know if that makes a difference or not. Easy to pick lock, let's do that. Really? I am disappointed. There's a lot of stuff here. Let's craft those bullets. I may as well. I've got everything I need. Let's grab the blood. I think that's everything. Someone was very clearly cheating at cards. Chances of you getting a roll flush in 5 drawer are basically impossible. Crafting recipes. You can now craft Molotov cocktail. Yeah, I saw that at the very end of my previous video. There was another entry down the very bottom here. It's not there now. What does a Molotov require? 110 blood and a bottle, which I just threw away. Okay. A bottle containing flammable liquid. Upon impact, it will engulf the surrounding area in flames. Okay. I'm coughing my lungs up in the background, just so you know. My voice will improve, but give it a few minutes, please. Oh, God. I don't believe it can follow me into the light. How you doing? Come this way, please. I don't bite. Am I wrong? No. Wow. Hopefully she's going up. So I can craft some Molotovs if I want them. How many bottles do I have? 2. Yeah, don't mind me, chat. I'm coughing my lungs up in the background, really. Yeah, I'm having massive problems with my voice tonight. So I can craft 2 Molotovs if I want them, but I might have to burn the blood bags to get them. I can also craft more bullets, which honestly I kind of want to do, even though I haven't started using it yet. I think having those on standby is a good idea. Where was the square hole? It was there. Need to go in there and down here to get to the 2 joint plugs. Or I can come down here perhaps. I think I might try going down here to start with. I did not see the control panel for the elevator, but there is an elevator there. Damn, okay. We've still got that, so we're not done. I'm very worried about these people. I see one. I could just sneak around him, couldn't I? Something to the north, a joint plug is nearby. That said, when I grab the joint plug, this place is going to go lights out on us. Yeah, let's take you out. Not like that. Oh wait, I didn't even respond. Security guards report. The 12 subjects we were provided with were confirmed infected and reduced to blood at the processing area. Oh god. We'll be able to increase the turnover rate even more thanks to the increased stock from our supply chain. We have already started processing today's additions. What the hell were they doing here? Looking after the elderly. Okay, can I sequence break this? Okay, that's new. That was on the display when we were speaking to Sherry. To White House Chief of Staff, something from something. Security clearance level 9 top secret. Raccoon City is something. Something for the sake of Elpis, which Gideon seems obsessed with. Commence something. And that, I believe, is new as well. Report on Raccoon City Syndrome. This report outlines the current research on latent onset T-virus syndrome, henceforth referred to as Raccoon City Syndrome. Raccoon City Syndrome occurs when residual T-virus within the body mutates over a prolonged period of time. I have yet to find an effective treatment, and when it manifests, the results are fatal. Raccoon City Syndrome appears to develop through the following stages. Stage 0, dormancy. The virus lies temporarily dormant within the host due to the presence of specific antibodies. As the virus is not completely suppressed, it begins to build an immunity to the antibodies over time. Stage 1, activation. The virus becomes active and black, bruise-like marks begin to appear on parts of the body. Mild symptoms such as general malaise and coughing occur. Stage 2, development. The black marks spread further across the body, coupled with numbness in the affected areas. The marks extend to the internal organs, sometimes leading to hematemesis. Stage 3, end stage. The black marks darken and spread across the entire body. Severe pain and intense fatigue make moving difficult. Vomiting of blood becomes uncontrollable. Patients at the terminal stage typically die within 1 to 2 hours. Okay, so if Leon starts vomiting, we know the end is near. I was close. How did Grace know that? Raccoon Roundup map. Yeah, I was about to ask, maybe... Okay, never mind. I thought that maybe what's going on is that this clinic is receiving patients from Raccoon City and liquefying them. In addition to Gideon's research of seemingly trying to create a clone of Grace, for whatever reason. Wow. That is exceedingly generous, game. In memoriam. Okay. But the question still remains, how did Grace know what the combination was? We'll never know. We need a key to operate this thing. Oh god. Fucking hell. There was something similar to this in RE3, but this is something else. Holy shit. We have another lockpick. Waste of bullets. Bad call. Uh, 60 plus 90 is 150. Technician's notes. Taking the toolbox to the boiler room for repairs. The quality of blood the laboratory receives has gone downhill. We've been notified from above to take immediate action. Looks like some problem during the separation process is to blame. Going to do some work on us. Could I have just opened this door from the outside, or does that not work? We'll find out shortly, I guess. Also, just thinking while I was off-air coughing, I think what I can do is I can scrap this and then replace it immediately with another scrap or a new knife before that one breaks. Just like that. I've burnt one scrap to replenish that knife. Okay, hang on. I see. So I think what's going to happen is... Let me just hold this thought for a moment. When I take this, I've got a feeling this entire area is going to lock down. And or I'm going to need to escape using that tunnel that we just saw. Is this a good idea or not? Taking it now? I don't know, but... I missed that. Damn. I'm going to try it because why not?
That's two.
We're not done in there though because I really want to get into that room. But we need something to operate the forklift. Terrible shot. There's one behind me as well. And by one behind me, I mean a big heifer behind me. I would like that knife back. Yeah, I fully expect these folks to transform, which is why I'm carrying the Requiem. Okay, well I can grab that. Thing is, I can always just go here and lug this in here. And this opens up, so I'm not entirely sure what the order is here. When we go back in there, which one I need to activate? Maybe it's better to activate this one and then plug something in there. I don't know. So I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Let me get rid of that scrap. I'll craft one of those, but I've got no idea when I'll use it. Let me craft one of those as well. My inventory is still full. Let's drop that knife. Do I have any other injectors? I do not. Okay, that's got a tick on it, so I don't know whether we can actually... Yeah, we can discard that. We can't discard the key stuff, but we can definitely discard that. I'm surprised that didn't happen automatically. I don't trust you, game. Let's do that. Let's store that. We're going to need to pick up the second plug. And take a look around. So we've been in there, we can now go in here. Pay attention to me. Uh-oh. Hurry the fuck up. It looks so much nicer when there's lights. We can't see the red blood glow. Okay, what's in here? Really? This seems very bad. I missed that. Just seeing if I've got the room for that, but I'll pass on it for now. Okay, that explains the tunnel. Another forklift. I don't suppose that has a key in it.
The smell.
Ugh. There's our third plug. No, okay. Do you have the key? You do. Forklift key and ignition key for a forklift. Years of dirt coats its dull surface. Were these all people from Raccoon City? Old people from the care center? Who the hell knows? Good, we still have the key. I don't care what else is in this room, that gets top priority. Awesome. Processing tank. It is dangerous to enter the tank after drainage. Follow fall protection guidelines when crossing. Turn valve to drain water. Okay. Care center basement floor plan. Yeah, that looks pretty similar to everywhere we've been so far. I'm disturbed though, the amount of people we have in that unmarked room on the left hand side compared to the holding cells, how many people you could hold in there. Something doesn't add up here. Fuck, this is horrible. Okay, I'm going to craft an ink ribbon just to... No, never mind, I've got the space. I have space now! It's a miracle. So the valve is on the far side. We need to go back, activate the forklift, and then drain the pool. And then presumably we're going down there. Are you excited about that? Because I'm not. I'm fucking terrified. I'll take this, but I'll pick it up again. Never mind, I'm out of space. For whatever reason, I thought those were open. I'm dumb. Let me craft either an ink ribbon or a syringe. I'll do a syringe. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. So what we need to do is we need to enter from that side, go down ladders, come up here, grab this, and then go out the way we came in. I know I'm going to get jump scared in here. Just like that. Run faster, you bipedal bitch. Where is it? It sounded like it was right on me, but it's not around now. I can't all that up because I'm struggling to use my words at the moment. What just happened there? That interface was weird. I thought my inventory was full again. It's alright with you fellas, I'm just gonna go this way. Okay, never mind, I'm not going that way. Am I in trouble? That's a yes. Didn't want to syringe you. Just doing this for light. Nice. So what I want to check The reason I was looking at the map is, can I actually reach this forklift? Fuck. Is there more than one? At the moment, it kind of feels like there's more than one, just saying. I wanted to see if we could reach this point here just by opening this door. Maybe a better choice is that I go through the workshop. I don't know at this point. That's opened up. I'll probably make a save very shortly. Empty injector, huge, 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 huge. I've got to go back for the other plug. I'm on caution, so I might as well use one of those.